Hey, what's up guys? We are less than 4 months away from the launch of the Samsung Galaxy S11 phone. Going by the previous generations, the Samsung Galaxy S11 will probably be released sometimes in Feb next year. The biggest talking point with the S11 will undoubtedly be its cameras, as Samsung has used very similar hardware for the last 2 generations and is now a full step behind other OEMs in the hardware department. So we have done some research on the Samsung Galaxy S11, as I didn't offer up any details about the Galaxy S11's design, considering that Samsung has nearly reached perfection when it comes to smartphone design, as the Galaxy S10 and Note 10 both feature all-screen hole punch designs. It will be interesting to see what Samsung does not in terms of appearance. The leading smartphone makers out there are already working on phones with selfie cameras placed under the display. Their technology might need more time to mature. Moreover, some of them just released devices with curved waterfall displays, a screen tech that Samsung has also prototyped. What's clear in the Samsung will have to find ways to differentiate the Galaxy S11's design from the Note 10 and S10. Inspired by all these phones, we also have drawn up a list of the things we would like to see in the Samsung Galaxy S11. A browser test for an unknown Samsung phone believed to be an S11 model points to a 20:9 ratio that would make it more widescreen than the 19:9 Galaxy S10. Samsung has announced new 48 megapixel and 64 megapixel camera sensors, so it's possible Samsung will use one of them for the Galaxy S11. However, Samsung might go even further, as it has also now announced a 108 megapixel sensor, one which has been specifically rumored for inclusion in the Galaxy S11. The source of this rumor adds that the Samsung Galaxy S11 will apparently also have a lens with 5x optical zoom. The Galaxy S11 might also be the first phone to have a tiny 5nm chipset according to Sina, which could see it outperform other handsets. Speaking of the chipset, one believed to be the Snapdragon 865 has been benchmarked with scores that beat any other phone. It's likely that US variant of the Galaxy S11 will use this chip, so that's promising. A more unlikely feature that the S11 could pack is a spectrometer, which could be used to determine the chemical composition of objects. Samsung has pretended a phone-like device with just such a feature, so it's possible, but it sounds a bit far-fetched and niche. The Galaxy S10, for example, probably won't have a headphone port, since Samsung has ditched it for the latest Note. Similarly, it likely won't have a Bixby button. So as we talked about the bigger screen, Samsung could potentially make the battery bigger and the body thinner. According to GSM Arena, the Galaxy S11 will also feature UFS 3.0 storage and LPDDR5 RAM. The S10 featured UFS 2.1 storage and LPDDR4 RAM, and which offer about half the data rates of the newer technologies. That puts the S11 well on its way to being a lot faster than the S10. For more tech videos, please subscribe our channel. Allah Hafiz.